we knew that it was caught on camera before we entered court. Her family had warned us that some things are gonna really upset us before we even got there. But I just remember being in the court and they like loaded up the screen. And I was like, why is the screen on? And then they were like, then the judge warned us and was like, you're about to see something that's very, very sad. So if you can't do it, it's okay to leave the room. Some people left the room. And I just remember, because there was no jury, we were allowed to sit as her family and her friends where the jury would normally sit. And I just remember sitting there, my arms across, and I could feel my heart beating out my chest. And I just remember thinking, what the hell? Like,
Yeah.
I remember thinking, like, wow, like, sorry, I can't even
It's
talk.
okay. Just take your time. You're good. It's okay. It's okay. I want to hug you, but I don't want to make it worse. It's okay.
It's okay. It's
You're
okay.
good.
I just remember thinking, like, wow, like, my friend's she really suffered. Like, you could tell she did not see it coming. You could
Yeah.
tell that this was, like, she was really caught off guard. Like, it was just, what an unfortunate situation. And I think another thing that I was thinking is that I remember thinking, because obviously when they're showing it to us, they're showing us the actual timestamp of when it happened. So obviously I can see it and I was like, oh my gosh. And then I'm going back in my chat with her when I've left the courtroom and I'm realizing her last message to me was 2 hours before. So we were cracking jokes. Her last message to me was me sending her funny TikToks and I was going, as we always did. And it's like, wow,
Mm.
if I had known, like, if I had more of an inkling, like, I would have tried to help you, even if it was just, girl, are you home? I'm coming over to visit.
Yeah.
And sat there and yapped with you about whatever was going on in the world at that time. But yeah, I just remember thinking, wow. And to be fair, it's the same emotion that I felt throughout. Like, wow, like
This really
they really got
happened.
my sis. Like,
Yeah.
wow, like I can't believe that this has happened. Like I just think like sis, that you was done so dirty. Like that's horrible. Like that's the thing that just runs through my mind is like, wow, like you really got done like that. You can have somebody's child, be with them for almost 10 years and they could do that to you. Like what? Like that's the biggest emotion that I've just felt is just, I guess, where's that, despair?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get that.
despair.
And I think seeing something traumatic.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I just want to say rest in peace Kennedy, and I want to send love, prayers, love and light to her family and friends, and I hope that they get justice for her. It's just so sad everything that's happened. Watching the whole interview made me very emotional. I watched the off the record interview and it was just so sad to see, words can't describe this situation and the pain and trauma the family must be feeling, the family, friends, all of Kennedy's loved ones. So I just want to start by saying that. Now, when it comes to the interview, shout out to her friend, because I feel like it takes a lot of strength and courage for anybody that's going through a situation like that to come online, do an interview, and to say that, they want to spread awareness, and awareness that can potentially save someone else's life. That's what she said at the beginning of the interview. And I just feel like it just takes a lot of courage. Do you know what I mean? These situations are very deep, what people go through, especially a situation like this. It just is so sensitive. I always say that you just never know people. You never know what people are capable of. I done a video, a bit off topic. I done a video 2 weeks ago and just saying that you never know someone until a situation happens, until a real life circumstance happens, whether it's argument, conflict, you're traveling with them, you live with them, you owe them money or they owe you money. You just never know. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, even when you do know people on a certain level, you never know what they're capable of. Because if you think about it, if you listen to the interview, they live together for years. They have a child together. He even lived with the family during COVID. Even a time like COVID, remember COVID, everyone was isolated, spending a lot of time indoors and so forth. So it's just like, one, how can you do what you've done to her? And two, even knowing that you have that connection, you've lived with her, you've got kids with her, you know the family, you know the friends. This isn't just some random person that, comes from Tinder or online or a stranger. So it's just so heartbreaking hearing the story. And I just feel like we we need to understand we don't know people until situations happen, and so forth. And I feel like it's very important to keep your relationship, your love life private. You don't have to gossip about what's going on in your relationship. Some things you just don't need to say at all. But if anything happens that makes you feel uneasy, unsafe, anything that raises an alarm that you feel this is weird, this is not right, this is not normal, you need to tell somebody. And I'm not speaking about the couple's relationship or anything that happened in the interview, because even with the friend, she already said she don't know anything, the foundation, she don't know what was going on in their relationship, and there was no signs of DV. She said that. So I'm not speaking about their relationship, I'm just speaking about in general. If anything happens that makes you feel unsafe, unsettled, you need to say it to somebody. And also, another major red flag is if you have a partner that tries to isolate you. Dangerous. Big, 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 big red flag. If someone tries to isolate you and keep you from speaking or tries to control you, major red flags. And those are just two things that I'm going to say. Anything that makes you feel unsafe, speak about it. Don't allow anybody to isolate you from your loved ones, because normal people don't do that. And that's just that. Now, love is meant to feel safe. The person that your significant other, the person you're with, married to, in a relationship with, they're meant to be your safe space. So that's just that. Also, like when I was watching the interview, it opened my mind more. You see, I always say in my past videos that you never ever know when who's going to be around. But I always speak about it from the perspective of like betrayal. Because I've experienced so much betrayal, I always say like, you think that this friend and that friend's going to be there, but they can actually snake you. Do you know what I mean? We make plans with the friends that we love, like, oh yeah, they're going to be there for us. They're going to be a part of our wedding. They're going to be our children's godparents, da 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 da. But in reality, they are not, because they're snaky. But then again, it's not always because friends are snaky. Sometimes people lose their friends pass away, you know. It's just so sad, you know, hearing the story. They were I think they was best friends or very, very close friends since they were in nappies. Their parents were best friends beforehand, and then they were born, and they've been extremely close. So it's just so sad that she's lost her close friend, even the way that she did, the way that the Kennedi died. It's just so sad. But as I said, the inspiration in it is her sharing the story, using her social media to spread awareness and to impact, to possibly save another life, and to have like an impact on us as people, to let us know what's real and what's happened. So that's something that I definitely say. Another thing that is just so, I don't even have words to describe it, but it's like the judicial system is so flawed, so biased. We've seen so many people get life for something like writing lyrics, yeah? I'm not trying to say that the lyrics they're writing is good or correct. I'm not saying anything to justify it, but what I'm saying is how they're getting life for that, and people are getting away with murders. It doesn't make any sense to me. And there's a different aspect that the guy allegedly had schizophrenia, mental health. And it's just, do you know what, if I speak about that, I'm going to be here for a long time. And it's just something that's going to make me so sad, because it's just so frustrating to see and to hear. And I feel like with the justice system and stuff, they just make up things as they go. Do you know what I mean? They put what fits the narrative. There is things put in place to help people with mental health, and these people should be monitored and put away. If they need to be sectioned, section them. If they need medication, give them medication. Whatever they need, give it to them, and do that to protect the public, because it doesn't make sense how they're doing things and getting away with it. Just like how we saw sometime last year when the guy went in the barbershop with the knife, the barbershop, they reported it to the police, and they followed the procedure, reported it, nothing was done. And then the next day, he's gone on the train and killed all these. No, I don't think he killed. He stabbed all these people, like multiple people. Some people have life-changing injuries. And that's because the guy, they didn't help him. They didn't take the report seriously. They didn't even help him with his mental health when they could have. So it's just like, not only is the judicial system flawed, but also like the mental health services and the NHS. I don't know. It's just so frustrating to speak about. And it's something that when you watch the interview, it's either going to make you cry or make you want to cry. It's just so sad. But the world is just a mess. And as I said, you never really know. You just never know what people's capable of. So you just want to be very, very careful with people. Very careful with people, and report what needs to be reported. And that's my thoughts on that. I just want to send love to everyone involved in this situation, or even these types of situations where they've like lost a loved one and stuff to DV, and it's just sad. But yeah, guys, if you like this video, please subscribe, like, and share. And go on, when you see like videos about things like this, please share and repost to spread the awareness further. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video.